against them. T-side start for the FaZe clan and FURIA. Lots of util to open up this pistol.
You got the big dunkers, a couple of nades coming in, down banana. But will they use them? Art's got his on A, so might just be saving for later, for a rainy day perhaps. FaZe are in no hurry. You know, you're up against FURIA, so FaZe probably part of them's waiting for that, waiting for the aggression, right? FURIA, a team that love to run down B, run down mid in pistols and gun rounds, you name it. This nade's ready on contact, Keserato. It's going to land where Rain is sitting. It's going to kill that chicken as well. Hate to break it to you. That's just how the cookie crumbles. There's the boost, there's the nade, and it couldn't be more perfect. Look at that damage. Dear, it's a delight. Popping around the corner, safe with two, drop swings out, and he cleans up a couple more. It's a perfect round for FURIA. Don't think that nade could have been better, considering FaZe didn't just run up B. They boosted in the spot. It explodes. FURIA with a pistol round. And I hope they have more of those things in store for us here, because this has not been a good map for FURIA, Harry. Across the Challenger, across Cato, across Pro League, they've only lost it. For FaZe, it's been their go-to, a guarantee at times in BO3s. And so, yeah, the expectation is certainly on a 2-0 right now, but FURIA, I just would feel foolish to count them out. Oh, that's a P250.
Yeah, plus, you know, within FURIA, there's kind of this vibe that there's really nothing to lose, right? And that's where they get scary. Keserato, even though he's blinded, is still going to collect that frag over at Banana. And now this Force Spy is really on its last legs. We're looking at a couple of Tech 9s and a Deagle to try and provide for FaZe. Safe sees a smoke. Brothers lack vision. He gains it, pushing through. Will fall at the hands of the Brokester. Any more from the Deagle? Don't give him this. yuurih tagged, headshot by the Tech 9, and Karrigan's going to pump the brakes, but only for a moment. Oh, mid-aggression.
Dude, when you think you've stemmed the bleeding, when you think you've stopped FURIA from holding that W key, nah. It's just coming in somewhere else.
No, like the kind of perfect analogy for the...
Give it.
Like the FURIA squad is like, imagine like a pipe is burst, or like, you know, the hull of a boat is burst, and you're plugging the hole, but it's only adding pressure to other places, and then suddenly there's two, and now there's three, and water's gushing in, and you're just, you know, now you're struggling for air. That's kind of this FURIA style.
Yeah, that is a very good analogy.
There we go, mate.
Someone line up the Titanic track.
Week.
Well, the week's coming to an end, Harry.
It does end today.
Yeah, this is the end of the week.
This is the end of the week that I am here for.
I'll be here until the end of the night. 2-0 for FURIA. And FaZe, they want the same, but it won't be off the Deagles that they do it. FURIA have full banana in this round. Art's taken out Karrigan. These T's starting to get picked off. And Art, he's even pushing. You have all banana, Art. What is enough? When is it enough? Careful. Suddenly, the tides change. They turn, and guns are given to FaZe, who run into the apartments. Where did that other rifle go? Was there not two? Either way, they're going to try and find it. There it is. Orb up on long side. Robs has got armor behind his A1S, and Twistzz is holding for the B aggression. FURIA in classic FURIA style. They may have made this one a little harder than it had to be against Deagles, but FaZe don't have utility to run XX. They've got a group.
Twistzz gonna peek this, and that's given Drop the opener deep down banana. Now he could even flank. Now he could even come in on this backstab. That's gonna really force FaZe to go into this A site. Robs, will he check the balcony? That's kind of the make or break question. yuurih almost gets caught jumping, but is able to get back down in time. Rain, no warp highlight today. And so FURIA get the conversions, 3-0 up. Now we've got that investment ready to come through for FaZe Clan.
Oh, a sigh of relief from Art and Safe, who get deked early after, you know, FURIA had a 5-on-3. We don't want to see more of those rounds be won. Not on this map as well. It's different on Nuke when you're going to get a lot of 1v1s. You're going to have a lot of split players. Grouping is key on T side. But once you get onto Inferno, it's a lot of double setups, crossfires, choke points, util usage. Not the same opportunities for plays like that. Oh my god, Twistzz through the Molotov. He was dead anyway, however you paint it. The bullets didn't do it. The fire would have, and through the smoke, yuurih finds another. All right, FURIA looking on for their first gun round and looking good for it. Art's gonna go through. I mean, this is just such a middle finger. This is a rush down middle. 5-on-2 now. When is it enough? Never for Art. He always wants to paint more blood on the wall. That's a save. I just can't believe he smoke pushes in 5-on-3. That's when you know you have nothing to lose, right? Because you said this earlier. You said, yeah, FURIA, first place guarantee. They cannot, you know, nothing can go wrong. They can get destroyed. It's fine for them. And so when you've got that lifted off of your shoulders, you know you can throw a round or two. You're going to make risks happen, and even more Art-esque than usual. FaZe are still trying this round, but if kills aren't given away, they might have to save.
Another smoke walk? Art's waiting in it over at top banana.
Oh, it's so insane, isn't it? I love it.
Oh, and he gets it as well. Like, Robs was so thrown off by that peak. Like, there's no way that's actually Art at 5 health, is it? And it was. And so now 4-0. That first rifle round for FaZe falls really, really short. It's going to be kind of interesting to see how they respond to this, right? You know, being able to run your strats, take your ideas and go somewhere with them really hinges on some element of respect being garnered to you from the opposition. And right now, FURIA, it's safe to say they're not giving a whole lot of respect. You know, they've kind of cornered the market on the respect front. And now they are just foiling every single plan with aggression.
Making this T side at 200 degrees right now. FaZe sit behind a Molotov and wait, and that's what this round will come down to, right? Letting Brokey wield the orb. And I'm sure now that FURIA know that Brokey saved the orb and they have nothing around it, they won't be aggressive. They won't be as annoying until they can find a gap that Brokey's not holding. If you see him at one site, expect a push on the other, because there's very little that FaZe can do to win this round other than get fed. This is off the back, Harry, of a 5-loss streak on this map for FURIA, dating all the way back to the PGL Major in Stockholm last year. That's how long it's been. You know, they don't play this map often. When they do, they get bullied. In that game, they took an overtime affair, but most of the games since have been far more one-sided. Brokey looks for a pick of B, but he's going to have to bound out, go elsewhere. And again, you notice, we talk about this safer round for FURIA. Look at the setup, right? Library, pit, or balcony. Art, yeah, he's on an off angle, but this is about as tepid as you're going to get Art, as tapered as he will be on the CT side, and even then, he's tucked under.
Oh, they don't check for him. They were not expecting that. And he manages to get out as well. He's going back in for even more. Finally, they do manage to deal with Art, but it's not without suffering casualties along the way. They lose Brokey. Rain AWP out, and that's a nice quick shot, but it's only one.
Oh my god.
And yuurih from within the pit is there to seal the deal.
Rain's an AWPer? We never knew. We never knew, Harry.
Mate, it's actually hilarious watching him pick up an AWP, because it's like if you gave a dog a Ferrari. Like, it's a nice gesture, but he just doesn't know what to do with it, you know? Like,
I disagree. That was great driving from Rain the dog.
No, but
he hit a banger.
He even memes about it himself. Like, you'll even see, like, when he was like 1v3 a few rounds ago with the AWP, he just put it away and just used the pistol instead. It's like, nope, not gonna do it with this. I'll just do it with the pistol.
That's so funny. Triple AWP! Triple AWP! CT Inferno, FURIA, this is so rude. This is
also,
so
you might be looking at this going like, man, that's crazy. Like, no one does this. Actually,
yeah, like, not on this map.
For FURIA, this is like a bit of an El Clasico, is the triple AWP.
We killed the AWP, it's fine, the AWP's dead. Oh wait, guys, they've got 2 AWPs now. Let's go B, there's no AWPs. There's 2 AWPs A, go B, go B. There's no AWPs B. Oh, if only they knew. If only.
Oh, no. Now they learn about it. Now they learn the hard way.
And that's why they're dry peeking. They've just seen 2 AWPs A. Why the hell would there be a third? Now they gotta flash it.
Yeah, they're gonna try and get in. They're gonna try and get past K-Serato's AWP. Back of the site. Oh, he hits a gnarly shot onto Rain. Back with another swing. They are getting closer. They are trapping him in a box. K-Serato's going up, going over, trying to dodge danger, trying to dodge the death. They're both at the back of the site, and they're eluding him for now. K-Serato, where's he gone? They can't figure it out. They can't figure it out. It's a murder mystery, and K-Serato was there all along.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable scenes. It puts a smile on your face. It has to. FURIA don't play Inferno. They don't win this map, but here they are, styling over FaZe. 6 rounds to the 0 of the T side and triple orbs as soon as you like it. It's a masterclass. They just let him live forever. They went, fine, you can hide in the smoke. Brokey spammed the smoke. He spammed the boost, didn't see him. K-Serato buys so much time, not that any of that matters when he bangs out shots like that.
I would love to know what's going through your head if you're Twistzz or Brokey. Like, you've spammed that smoke and you're like, where the hell is he?
Yeah.
Like, what's happened?
And you can't shoot it forever. You know that he's buying time for his team. He's not trying to fight. Like, they actually did a good job of trying to focus on the rotates rather than K-Serato, but the longer he lives, the bigger the problem is, right? And to think Art got a leg and dead, and then Safe hit his shot, and K-Serato 4Ks. Solo B with the 3rd AWP, and the 3rd AWPer on the team. We've had everyone try it today. Oh, and now they're running down middle anti-eco, because Art just can't get enough.
But this is why it's so good having a FURIA squad that can compete at the upper echelons again, right? Yeah. They really bring the excitement. Look at Art, man! Look at it! Oh, no! He's gonna get 4! He's on for the ace! 1 man left, it's Carrigan over at top B. Now Art shouldn't... Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Carrigan denying the ace. Runs Art down, but he is trapped. And so FURIA are up 7-0. Yeah, man, no, it is such a treat. Like, they play such an exciting brand of Counter-Strike, right? That's why it's so easy to find yourself becoming a FURIA fan. And on top of that, like, outside of the server, these are very, very eloquent, very, like, respectable individuals on this team, right? That's why it's so funny that they play such a disrespectful style in the server. You know, kind of the book of Counter-Strike and all the rules that come with it as it's written just don't apply to the way that Art envisions this game. And that's what makes him such an annoying IGL, such an annoying opening player to go up against.
You couldn't hate them in the server. You probably should hate them in the server, but once they're out, you're right, lovely chaps. Art's back to his usual tricks and apps push. Yuri's been picked. There's something. Rob's killing an apps player. Is that, you know, false understanding for FaZe? Because they don't know that Art's also deep in alt mid. He hasn't activated yet. Meanwhile, Drop's getting flashed into B peaks, and it's beautiful, all right. 2 more players closer than he's ready, but so is Art. Right through with another kill. They're in apps, not for long. In a 4-on-2 now for FURIA, and FaZe are getting sliced and diced and served up on a platter. Is FURIA the master chefs of this CT side. Art will eventually get killed in alt mid, of course. Having fun with it.
There's still 2 more orbs in play, even though you've dealt with Art. Like...
This is full matchmake.
And like, where's even safe?
What do you do?
Like, you're looking at the minimap and you're going, they could be anywhere. They could be in my spawn. I don't know where's good. I'm going to try go up mid. Hopefully they're not here. But lo and behold, they are. And Safe's going to lock in the round. So FURIA 8-0 continue this flawless CT side. Let's check in. Let's see what's going on the other streams.
Oh, okay. This is good for FaZe fans as well, right? Even though, well, the game isn't right now, but they want Vitality to win this matchup. Obviously, Vitality are out of the running for top 3. Outsiders are fighting FaZe for trying to win their game. If Outsiders win, FaZe, they're in hot water, and they're going to be put down into that bottom 3. So, yeah, there's a lot going on right now. We've got 3 streams running here at the Pro League, but why would you go anywhere else when FURIA are running around like this? Art's back to his usual tricks, and FaZe know what he's doing. They just can't stop it. There's no other way of putting.
Oh, okay. Well, Rops will manage it. Oh, hang on a moment. Hang on a moment. They pull back a little. They finally show some restraint. They go, okay, this one could get weird if we gave away that kill in alt mid. The aggression will come. It'll just come a little bit later. Missed shot for safe. That should have been a sitter. But still, all it is that scout crossing into alt mid out of one firing line and into another.
Every line is a firing line when FURIA are in the server. There is no safety in this chaos.
Yeah, I'll say this much as well. I'm very, very glad because for a lot of... Ooh!
That's a sexy deagle shot.
Well, hang on a moment. I'm going to hold that thought.
Oh, you got like 4 minutes before anyone goes anywhere.
No, because it's a long-winded one. Rops creeping and crawling his way through Boiler, hoping that FaZe can skimp around past FURIA somehow, some way. Maybe the answer is in changing the pace up like this, responding to the hyper-aggressive stance of FURIA with a slow, grueling playstyle. Smoke out, flash as well, safe down in the pit. He needs to hit one of these shots if FURIA want to keep it flawless. Twistzz stops considering it after a while. Now he's seen him. They learn about the AWP. They're trying to isolate this fight, and Rops will manage it. A 2-on-2 as that bomb is now getting planted. The nade doesn't quite deny it. And so FaZe are in with a chance. Twistzz, low HP on the scout with love. Even a bit of damage, bit more than that, admittedly. Now onto the deagle. One bullet left in the scout.
No.
It's the reload off. Drop thinks he's got him dead to rights. This is where Rops could look to save the day. Tucked at graveyard. Well, they check it. They go up. They go over. They spot him. They've got him boxed in. Rops dead. And FURIA keep this flawless scoreline at 9-0.
Yeah, nice 2-on-4 attempt for FaZe. It was an eco round, right? It's one where FURIA are throwing themselves right down middle again, but they still put a lid on it. The fact that they can give up those rounds and still grab them back from the brink of defeat is impressive enough. What did you want to say, Harry?
Well, I was going to say, I'm very, very glad that people have got to see FURIA in, like, what feels like another kind of run at their prime. Because 2020 FURIA was incredible, but because we were all split up in terms of the region and they were stuck dominating over in NA, a lot of people, especially like Europeans and the likes, didn't really get to see too much of it, right? Didn't really get to appreciate what this FURIA squad can do. And the first outings for that FURIA in Europe were really ugly, were really bad. This is more like it though, and hopefully people can see why this was such an exciting team.
Both B players have 0 deaths. That's about to change. Finally, FaZe find the way into B. They need to commit though. They need to win the round. Right now, they're still defaulting. Bombs back in T-spawn. FaZe would have loved to commit off that kill, because even going cold in these moments gives FURIA the chance to re-aggress, and that's what Brokey was ready for, but he won't hit the shot. Art follows up with another miss, and Karrigan capitalizes both kills up Banana for the in-game leader, and they know that KSRATO's still here. He's been their nightmare in this B-bomb site. No Pesadeo, but goodbye to another AWP. There's only one more left in the round now. KSRATO waiting at the back of B, and FaZe are coming his way.
Yeah, he was able to be the hero last time with this AWP. Third in line to it, but he was able to make it work. Brokey no-scopes his teammate, and so now KSRATO's getting wrapped. The bomb's going towards A. So before he would even think about winning this round, he's got to navigate one 1v2 over at the B site and then embark on another to try clutch it out. So KSRATO will probably just be saving here, finally going by the book. But he's going to try and take as many of you down with him as he goes.
And he wants to keep that flawless deaths, you know. No deaths, Harry, no deaths. That's really the big ticket item here. FaZe, this is an expensive round if they're going for the kill at the end. If KSRATO kills 2, FaZe are in have problems. The timing looks good, though. They're going to swing together, and he's dead immediately. That's all FaZe ever wanted, to take a round away, to break a bit of money off of this stack for FURIA. That mattress is full of dosh, and they can keep dishing it out. There can be another triple AWP, folks. Don't think that this round is going to stop FURIA, but these are expensive buys, and if FaZe have suddenly found a solution, found a route to a round, maybe they can build back in. 9-6 doesn't sound too bad. I'll be impressed if they get it, though.
I love Furia's decision, by the way, to call attack timeout now.
Yes.
This isn't just them trying to problem solve and like get as many rounds as they can. It's because throughout all of that beating in the first half, the 9 rounds in a row, all FaZe were focusing on were just, okay, get this one over and done with, go next, then we start winning. And finally, that part of the prophecy came true, right? They finally get around, but then immediately have to sit there and kind of, you know, have that like momentum that Furia embarked upon for 9 straight sucked right out. While they have had time to address how they want to approach this, as have Furia. And really, that little break in momentum could work against FaZe.
Oh, but will it? Because Safe, he's gone for the orb, the solo this time, as he takes a peek down B, and he will be decapitated. Twistzz with the opener, he's very good at it, and he's back for more. Twistzz was the guy in Nuke for FaZe. He was the man, but right now there's been no men in this T-half. More like snowmen getting melted by Furia. But now again, I like what FaZe are doing in these last couple of rounds. They get the 5-on-4, they go very cold, and they wait for a re-aggro. K-Serato's grabbed the orb for back B. He is solo. It's the perfect gun for it. But FaZe are now going to start to unravel the master plan. Pull out the notebooks. Arts on Rops. And a re-smoke at B. Does K-Serato have any drop? It doesn't look like it. He's now lacking utility and he needs support. It's coming in. Drop on that rotate. Only a flash to pop in the AWP. FaZe are trying to force out what little util they have left. That's not a commit off the smoke. It's just a bait. It's just a ruse. karrigan continues to do it. He sees K-Serato before the duck, and he has a lot of room in this B-bomb site. K-Serato, what a flick! What a shot! Should not be winning that one, and now FaZe just have to go.
Up here on top of Rops, hops on down and manages to get out. How's he done that? There's very little time left. You've got to get past this crossfire. They need the apartments player to start challenging. These fights have got to get won, or else this could slip away, and Twistzz will deliver a double. Just enough time at the plant. Drop on the rotation, spotted by Brokey, but dealt with by Twistzz, who's in prime form and on for the ace. 4 in the round, and K-Serato isn't in a giving mood. Look at all those chickens. 2 on the board for FaZe Clan as K-Serato's left saving.
Yeah, that's... okay, FaZe are believing in this comeback. Don't for a second think FaZe are going GG, go Mirage, right? They are trying to pull this back to a 9-6, win a pistol. Suddenly this game is different. To think that a 9-0 means you're invincible is to think wrong. It's going to be a long road to recovery, but with the cooling coming together from karrigan, a nice little B fake thrown in by him, Twistzz executing 4 on the A site. And yeah, Robs definitely took a second to come out of apps, but once that was calmed along, the pit player had crossed open, he swings and they combine for that short kill with just enough time for the plant. Not much room for error, but if no error is made, then you're fine. What's this kill for K-Serato? Look at the reaction there, cerebral stuff, as is Twistzz 4K. FaZe onto a second. 1 gun saved. And at least it's the orb, it's the bread, it's the butter for FURIA. And even there, you can see, you know, Gary's taking this as seriously as Robin is, because the tax in for FURIA again after a second lost round, and he's just calling like, don't blow this opportunity. Don't let them back in.
Get some of that water in you, Robert. You need to keep them vocal cords primed. The FaZe guys still need all that support, still need all those wise words. They are starting to piece together a T side now. About time. This is their real opportunity to build back into the game. If they win this round, FURIA will be relegated down to an eco.
Big if though.
Oh, he heard the ding. Yeah, Rain's heard that. Now he knows someone's in the apartments. He's not going to go any further forward than this. He doesn't have to. Oh, yeah, just waiting. Patience is the aim of the game, the aim of the Rain. And Robs spamming him out. Gave that sound cue over.
Even Molly's boiler after, right? Like, he's so aware that FURIA have been running these heavy apartment setups, and when there's 1, there's often 2, there's not. But you got to be prepared for everything in these kind of rounds, especially when you see a mag 7 in apps. What else could be around that corner? A Zeus? An alligator? Smoke spam is close. And FURIA are fighting 3 for mid control. But now the smoke is faded and they have no more delay utility left. Only flashes and HEs, and they're ready to go through the smoke if FaZe commit. But again, FaZe play with their food in these 5-on-4s and they wait for the reaction.
Oh, lovely openers in this round out of Rain. He's done all he needed to and more.
Nice.
Rops is there to help out, trading at the end. Drop now alone, trying to hold back the B plate. Oh, lots of damage.
Throw back to Raoul's.
I know, dude, I was getting so worried.
Shout out Raoul's one time. He ain't here. He's playing Ents.
But if we want to look at something positive here for FaZe, it's the, I think on Nuke, they maybe got lulled into a false sense of security that there was a way where they can beat FURIA at their own game, as it were, right? They could play just as pacey. They could come up with rounds just as cooked. However, here on Inferno, it was a very different matter. And I think FaZe were occasionally kind of playing right into the hands of FURIA by being willing to meet them in the middle with this aggression. Now that they've slowed it down, they work for that first pick and then just turtle up and go silent. Oftentimes, you know, turning this strength of FURIA, which is the mid-round aggression, the mid-round info plays, against them, essentially, right? Yeah. Suddenly, now that you're holding for that, now that you're in prime position to deal with it across the board, all it takes is a kill to come in like this from Rain, and you're laughing all the way to the bank.
I think part of the maps play into it, right? Because you go on Nuke, which I'm sure FaZe, you know, they could have expected this or ancient from FURIA. When they see it, you know, when they're doing their prep for this game, they think, okay, this is what FURIA like to do on the T side. This is their game plan. This is how they've been winning maps. How do we disrupt this? And they found a solution to do so on that CT side with aggression. Then they're like, yeah, we're going to pick Inferno. What do we need to think? All right, if FURIA suck at this map, they don't win games on this map, and we are winning all ours. We don't need to anti-strat. We can just keep doing what we're doing. It's working well. And well, FURIA have thrown in just this curveball game of Counter-Strike so far. Now FaZe is starting to piece it together, and so is Sprout over on the C stream. It's Ents taking them on, looking for a game for pride, and of course for that $5,000 cash bonus. Sprout can't make it out, and Ents are already in to the playoffs, but we'll keep you updated with all the other runnings as these 3 BO3s go on at the same time.
Right back in. It's that hero AWP for yuurih and not much else.
Now yuurih's AWP. That's 4 players have now AWP'd in this map for FURIA.
Hey, put Gary in. He could do it.
That's true. That is, yeah. Saw it last season. Arguably one of FURIA's best triple AWPs. They've had plenty.
Smokes at B. Raining in early. 3 strong here. That AWP still A-ward bound. Both the guns are over on A. And so right now, these pistols at the B site are trying to make a lot of noise. They're trying to give the illusion that this is a stack. And oh no, that is not a good start. They do catch Arc getting aggro down through mid, but now they learn about the AWP. You learn that AWP is on A, and you really want to get into B, but you've still got to overcome a 2-on-3 versus the pistols. Brokey all alone, doing damage. Just dropped, left to beat, but this 5-7's caused them so many problems. He's going to go back, try to flush out yuurih.
No,
he's deep, he's on the angle, and Brokey with just 2 bullets can't lock it in.
Oh, that's an eco. Harry, that's an eco. It's only the AWP, the mag, and a bunch of itty-bitty pistols for FURIA, but they do it. That's, you said, you've been setting it up well. You know, this is the way in for FaZe. This was the chance for the 9-6. FURIA had an excellent start, but FaZe, they finally break their money. They chase these saving AWPs. They force them onto eco, and FURIA win the round. It's so FURIA. It's so unbelievable. 10 now, and whatever FaZe do, it doesn't feel like enough for a T side, but they've got to do it anyway. Sickening round to lose to. 10-3 with a double AWP again. FURIA continue to be up to no good. Maybe a pace change. Kerrigan popped out mid. Arts in the cubby. Save could support from long, not with a flash, but just with a bit of cover. They have one molly on Brokey, but it's not how. It's going to go short instead. Karrigan doesn't clear it. Oh, it does get traded though. That's worthwhile. You'd feel the orb shot hits Rain through the smoke, puts him on 10. Safe reroutes to CT, plays with K-Serato, double orbing CT spawn, leaves only yuurih in the site. If FaZe can figure this one out, they can trap him.
Aggression, long Rain attempts to thread the needle. Trade gonna come through. Safe deals with the long component, now looks to come through. The Moto Smoke trying to help out, trying to play into this, but traded after one. It's left on to Drop, who is a long way from home. 1v2 with the bombs going down in A. Drop might just be relegated to this save, and that looks to be the case.
Fundamentals are incredible for FaZe, right? We've been hyping FURIA up a lot here, but you can see the way that they do A takes, the trading is so nice, man. Even though there are a lot of ways that round could go wrong, unless the team would have lost it to the double AWP on the arch side, FaZe, they managed to trade every single entry kill. And if yuurih didn't take a shot, that's suddenly a very different round, but he fired on Twistzz cross and gave his position away. FaZe was so paranoid as to the pit play, the graveyard position, so many spots FURIA can play. And Drop is going to feel like a pretty boring game right now for this guy. Relegated to B, where FaZe haven't shown too much.
Yeah, I mean, you know, something promising is that, like, whenever they have gone B, he's looked really good. And so, like, mentally, he's still very much checked in. It's not like one of these scenarios where he's going to be a little bit cold coming into the second half. At least been getting good mileage out of the guy in the few rounds they have headed B-ward. You know, something that's always so interesting to me is how, like, FURIA, they really are. They have so many players who are, like, jack of all trades. And so as a result, like, everything is kind of kept very loose, right? It's rare that you see, like, kind of these set pieces coming up again and again on their CT side. Like, nothing's certain. Art has been in a different spot every single round. We've seen him in apartments. We've seen him long cubby. We've seen him short up on the Rops boost. We've seen him lean B. Like, he just plays all over the map. Exactly, right? But that's what makes FURIA so hard to read. And it's why even low economy rounds like this are so threatening. All the information has to be seen and reacted to damn near immediately. There's very little you can read into based on, you know, tendencies.
Yeah, you can often go, oh, I killed X player here, there might be another, that's not the normal X player, maybe that's the rotator. That stuff does very much go out the window when you're up against FURIA at times. Okay, FaZe, this is a nice call. It's a speedy long take. And right now the rotators might get cut off on the arch side. Oh, their smoke's free. That's a deep smoke, but that's only going to send FaZe in for a mid to B. This is very dangerous. This is very, very dangerous. Safe is in position. FaZe, it's got to be a dry peek. How do you flash this angle? You don't. Safe. Flash in the pan, picks Rain. And Karrigan, he just wants to double back. He doesn't want to feed the AWP. He's going to let his team execute B. Meanwhile, Dropper's peeled out, but he's getting back into position in time. And Karrigan's trying to kill rotates. Continues to hunt for information. They flash through the smoke. Drop on top, drops off with nothing. But Safe is there to trade. It's falling apart, 20 seconds. Karrigan is nowhere to be seen. K-Serato's gone through, and he might have won the whole damn half. Karrigan trades, but he has got no time. And Safe is putting on a show, a masterclass by design with the AWP. 4 kills from the guy at the end. And FURIA, what an incredible CT side.
Side, they've been playing an unorthodox brand that only the likes of this squad could muster. Slow to open though. Pretty measured, all things considered.
Oh, it's a classic. Push CT, wait T. You know, it's That's all you ever expected. Now, there's a lot of utility here for FURIA, so we're looking for executes, couple of smokes, 3 in fact. They can throw in 1 and still run an exec after the fact, maybe force out any util that FaZe have. It's only 2 flashes with this kit on the boost for Karrigan. Rain at the back of sight, and again, right, if FURIA don't, if FaZe don't get 2 kills here, it's a done round, you'd think. Karrigan's gonna have to give it up and flash Rain in, but he's been blinded. Woo! Rocket jump, Rain dead after 1, and now smoke shots are all FaZe have got until the retake happens.
Yeah, Broky's got this 1 flash to try and spur it on. There's an entire... Oh, that's clean for Karrigan. Any more in the chamber? Any more for us? That was a team dink there. Not ideal. Grinds to a bit of a hole.
What's going back?
yuurih all the way out in A. All the way out in A. He's going to take all this space. Now, if he gets here fast enough, he can beat Rops on the timing. And Rops, he's just seen him. That info is huge. And 1 bullet. yuurih's tapped out. That safety net of the A bomb site is now closed around FURIA. And for KSCERATO and Art, 2 of the old boys of the FURIA squad have got to try to get this done. They spot Rops, but they're not ready for Twistzz. And it's that 1-2 punch that seals the deal. FaZe grabbed the pistol, and they're looking for a comeback in this second half.
Rops waited so long. When the bomb had crossed pool on B, Rops was still waiting for yuurih on the A site. He finally leaves. He finally rotates after Karrigan kills the coffin player, and then yuurih walks in, but still great timing and an even better shot. That's not just info for Rops. He hits a nail biter, and that gets FaZe back in the game now as they want a pistol round. Now they can try and mount a comeback. It won't be easy by any means, but it would have been impossible without that round. FURIA on Deegs and Glocks. New game mode. And no way to win this one. You would like to think, but Art, life finds a way.
Oh, he's going to go back and spam again.
Does Art imitate life, or does life imitate Art? We're about to find out.
Oh, Karrigan knows he cannot fall here. That would have been the B site in jeopardy. Rob spots them going back, and at this point, I mean, there's already a great deal of conditioning going into a round like this, right? You've already seen that their wildness from that first half has kept up, and so you're not prepared yet to rotate bodies over to B, despite seeing them leaving middle and head that way. And it's a damn good thing they didn't too, because FURIA have fully left Banana, fully vacated the premises, and now set up for an A-pop.
Rops on the crossfire, 2 rifles here, but if they go abs, they can avoid this entirely. Twistzz, oh, this is disinformation. He clears mid, he is going to go back. Just in case, and oh, they're here all right. Nice mow down, pistol out. He's not ready for the last man, but winning a round here for KSCERATO is a tough call, and he can't even fall off the cart. He's looking for the bomb.
That's the geometry of the hay bales right there, screwing him like he's trying to just trying to go towards the bomb, but stuck on everything and anything. That round will sail on by.
Thank goodness for FaZe, right? Like, don't want to lose to this. 3 direct tags, call it the config Deeg, spamming. Deagle doesn't work like that. And still FURIA, the fact that they eco is only to allow for this 3rd round buy, and it's come through in all its glory and all its pace. Here they come.
Oh, the flash.
Wow.
Well timed. Rop's going to go 1 for 1. Ooh. What's that nade done? Is it blown? No, okay. It blew it back to Brokey. Good. Able to get his hands on the M4 now. Called for a rotate as well. Karrigan siphoned away from that B bomb site, reinforces the A hold.
God, that was a really scary call for FURIA to just run up mid in the first gun round. FaZe had the setup for it. They had the flash ready. Twistzz is walking in, and they've already crept out. They won't be ready for Karrigan. You'd like to think, but FURIA still here on long side. Karrigan, that's double headshots. No converted kills. Brokey's got to finish what he started. Here in the A site, here in the pit, he kills the full health man, and drop follows up. It's only the 100 HP players getting the kills here. Forget the low guys. They are hiding out. And FaZe never get the chance to finish Karrigan's damage in mid. That was a disaster for FaZe, man. From Twistzz walking dry into the angle, not thinking they were out mid, maybe deciding to re-aggress in that moment, and then Karrigan does so much damage, but the MP9 lets him down. FURIA. Oh, they've done it. 12. First buy pays off dividends.
FaZe aren't out of the runnings yet. But considering that even with this save, you're going to be hard-pressed. What with that being a bonus as well, you might be under the disillusion that there's still going to be an investment coming in here. Unfortunately, that is not the case, or at least it shouldn't be. And so FaZe are going to be in a bit of an awkward spot in this one. Ooh, Karrigan looking a little infuriated at the outcome of that one there, and fair enough. Here we go. They force bought in, but you'll see what I mean. It's not really the dream buy for FaZe Clan.
Instead, they'll get beamed to dry. Art is run up B completely. Rain's going to stop him, though. It's a scary fight. These are just the... You know, if the game is going to rely on these dry kills, these chase downs for FURIA, sure, FaZe will win some of them, but they can't win them all. They need to be on top level if they're going to win every one of these quick engagements. FURIA keep changing the pace, and it's right into B. Bomb's going to get planted in audacious spot. Safe even walks a smoke to take down Twistzz. 2 on 3. And this ain't happening, buddy. You can save, you can go, doesn't matter what you do. It's 13 to FURIA. Sickening pace, man. Both of these rounds, rushing the top.
And, you know, I mean, like, this is the kind of obscene beauty behind the very unique brand of play that FURIA have, right? And that's that you're always so paranoid about even things that in like a regular game should be kind of safe. Like, you know, when a smoke is dropped at top banana, there's an assumption that comes with that they're probably not going to push. And even though some teams do occasionally, right, it's not uncommon to see like a B play with 25 seconds left come through a smoke. It's not all the time. That's not something you're constantly worried about, and you know it is going to be like a one-off. Whereas with FURIA, it really feels like a 50-50. And because of that, you're always so dedicated to every move that you make. Nothing's a certainty, right? There's no absolutes in a game versus FURIA. And I mean, even in this round, like, it's a good example of that. They have this B lean early on that then they start to dismantle because they start to panic after meeting those first few players at top banana that it's not going to be the follow-through, that it's going to be another one of these around-the-world calls for FURIA, and it isn't. And because everything's happening so quickly, you don't have time to think about it.
Oh, he wanted to flash Robs into ult there. I mean, it wouldn't have helped. Yuri's holding it safe. He wouldn't be blind, but yeah, the mod doesn't do it any favors, and Yuri finishes the job. This is FURIA set for 14. I mean, just comparing the start of the CT half as well, FURIA forced so much respect out of FaZe that we never had fast rounds, right? If FaZe wanted to even get out of spawn, they'd have to get through a triple orb. And because FURIA have, from the get-go, from their first buy round in this T side, stormed up top mid, and then next round charged up B, like, the world is an oyster. They can do any pacing they want. And FaZe have got to dump util. They've got to be careful. They've got to have flash setups ready for the start of the round. FURIA have just, you know, not only forced disrespect on their CT side, but shown disrespect on the T side. And yeah, it's just, I love watching this team, man. Especially playing like this. I was a little nervous what FURIA we were going to get in this group, but they have impressed, to say the very least.
And mate, if we're returning to like some of the old faithful maps for like FURIA lineups of times gone by, rearing their head, right? Inferno was one of those maps. You know what one of the other maps was? Vertigo, which is of course, you know, where this could be looking to end up.
Oh, Mirage. Oh, nice try, buddy. Nice try.
Oh no, yeah. That's a stump.
FaZe are like their insta ban.
No, I know, yeah. What am I saying?
No, it's fine. We've had a lot of Counter-Strike the last couple of days.
It's just been so quick. It's all just sailed on past me. But look, Mirage is another one that's like, to be fair, that's actually even more exciting.
No, for sure. Like, you think the triple AWP on Inferno is rare? The triple AWP on Mirage is a requirement. Yeah, that's a necessity for the FURIA CT side. That's definitely going to be a banger. mainly because not only is that has that always been a mainstay of FURIA's roster, but also FaZe have been picking Mirage in most of their series. It's the equivalent of a handshake map in this game is Mirage. Both teams going, yeah, we're going to do the veto, but we all know where we're ending up, and I don't think you could have ended up anywhere better in this series. I'm just surprised we even got there after, you know, FaZe anti-strat FURIA pretty hard in that first map, and they've been embarrassed on Inferno, no other way of putting it. Unless FaZe are about to pull comeback of tournament. This is a FURIA 1-1. This is a third. Let's give FaZe the respect they deserve at this point, though, and see if they can pull a rabbit out of the hat. They'll need a whole goddamn zoo. And right through the B smoke, Art gets picked. There's the shot to save him from Safe. Rain on top gets his first, and Safe, oh, Rain went so wide and Safe is still ready for that kill. But is he ready for Twistzz?
Twistzz is still waiting on the boost, shimmying around a hell of a lot, making me nervous as Safe rounds the corner. Drop now looking to join him. FURIA are pulling their punches over towards B. Brokey and Twistzz, both in position to put a stop to this. They're even paranoid about a CT spawn wrap. As is the nature of the beast when you play against FURIA. Brokey waiting in the coffin smoke. Twistzz gonna make contact first. They creep in, and he can't find a thing. Brokey is spammed out, crossing through the smoke, and that B-hold falls apart. The paranoia was setting in. They were worried about angles they didn't need to be.
Just unreal that FURIA check the CT boost after double killing in Banana. I know they leave it like 40 seconds before they go, but because FaZe set that up at the start of the round, you know, of course they could have reboosted later. That's why FURIA are scared of it. It's just such an unlikely call. If FURIA double kill B and they rush, they probably don't check that. But maybe they do with a game they're having. 15 rounds. Match set up here. And it's been an incredible game for FURIA. You can't even really say that, like, FaZe, they bungled this, they threw away. You know, it was just the way that it began. You saw FaZe try and crawl back in. Sure, there were a couple of rounds of FaZe should not have lost. That full USP eco on the B site was one of them. But other than that, this has been FURIA just flexing their muscles. And they forced so much respect out of FaZe in the early game. And they've never really woken up. They've never really come back. Even with a pistol round, FURIA waited for the first buy, and it was well worth the wait. Now we wait for Mirage. MP9s are there to delay. As FURIA run through smokes and Molotovs, Art does not care what you think the meta is.
Carrigan, bit of aggression. That's the bomb.
All right.
Okay.
They have A.
Awkward now, and they're going to start to rotate away. Or I would almost love it if they all go banana to try and join Carrigan here, but for now, he is all alone. If he dies, that bomb's given back.
No.
And drop. There to get the better of him. Now looking to deliver the round to FURIA after all. FaZe have suddenly got to start scrambling bodies back B-ward.
It's just a gamble now. It's just like you may as well just put 3 on a bomb site and say GG if we're wrong. But FaZe don't know where to go. They've left Rain on B solo, and even if he gets 1-for-1 Harry, even if, is that enough? I don't think so. Twistzz and Rops are so committed into that A site. And as seconds pass, no more knowledge for FaZe. Right.
Yeah, I mean, you know, with each second that passes, any info that you had gets more and more useless, right? And it gets to a point where they physically could be anywhere.
There's a read.
They move Twistzz over. He's just playing the speedway, but he still haven't watched long. He still doesn't actually know. He's just tried to get into a better spot so that if it is wrong, if it isn't A, if it ends up being the B play, he's just going to be a few seconds faster.
There it is, the warning. 10 seconds. Rain can win the entire goddamn round. He can drop the bomb. Do they clear him? Yes, but it doesn't matter. Rain almost finds 2, and Twistzz is going to give it a go, but he wants to play for retake, won't swing out early, wait for that rifle to come in clutch, and that's what FaZe need to do up against 2.
Flash over. It's the one flash out. Safe still nails the shot. Rops now needs this clutch to keep FaZe in it, or else we're going to a third map. We're going to Mirage on the swing. Rops nails it, but he can't adjust in time. Drop walks it over the line. We're going the distance. It all culminates on Mirage as our third and final map. My, oh my, the pace change, the difference out of FURIA. They come into this like they had nothing to lose, and they end up taking it all. Now we go the distance.